El Nino refers to the occasional appearance of warm sea surface waters in the eastern and central equatorial Pacific Ocean. The term El Nino was coined by Peruvian fishermen to describe this phenomenon, which usually occurs around December. And it is a phenomenon that intensifies once in few years and leads to a dramatic drop in the fish catch, which is the reason why it was noticed by the local fishermen. It was later on discovered to be a major oceanic phenomenon that occurs in that region, and it actually involves an atmosphere-ocean interaction in that the atmospheric rainfall patterns, the pressures, and the winds actually are influenced by the sea surface temperatures, and which in turn affect the sea surface temperature and the currents, and they provide an indication of the atmosphere-ocean interactions in the region. On the other hand, the La Nina, which is an opposite situation, which indicates cold sea surface temperatures in the region, is a counterpart of El Nino. El Nino and La Nina, though they are confined to the equatorial Pacific Ocean, their impacts are seen all around the world, and in fact these two events are believed to be accounting for a large part of the year-to-year changes in the regional climatic variations in many parts of the world. And these two events, if we get the capacity to predict them well in advance, they can help us in predicting the climate variability in many parts of the world.
What is the situation of El Nino in 2009?
In 2009, we have an El Nino that started developing in June this year. It is still continuing. It is well established now, and it is expected to continue until the first quarter of 2010. And we have already seen some impacts of this particular El Nino, which is considered to be a relatively weak to moderate intensity event, and it is considered to be having already significant impacts in many parts of the world. But at the same time, we have to note that the regional impacts are a result of a number of other factors in addition to El Nino, and we have to combine all those influences and work out the regional impacts. WMO periodically provides an update on the El Nino situation based on consensus among a number of global prediction agencies and also experts, and usually provides a consolidated view of what the situation is in the El Nino region.